Fine. So what we will be doing in today's classes, we will find the equivalent circuits for the diode. Okay, right? Okay. See, diode or transistors. For example, diode. Okay. You don't know. See, if you have resistor, if you have batteries, okay, right? Or you have any dependent voltage source which you will have in the transistor. Isn't it? KVL, KCL you can apply if you have sources, resistors. Okay. For example, if I represent this in terms of a source, voltage source, I have the value. I can apply KVL. Okay, right? Or if I have some resistance, I can find what is the current through that resistance, and from that we can apply the circuit laws, and we will solve the diode circuits, right? So it is important that we need to find what are the equivalent circuits for the diode. Okay. So what we will do here is we will start with the diode characteristics. Okay. We will start with the diode characteristics. We all know very well that these are the this is how the diode characteristics. Right? We know very well that diode characteristics is something like this. Okay? Forward voltage, forward current, IF. Okay? Reverse voltage, reverse current, reverse voltage. Okay? Forward voltage, reverse voltage, forward current. You know very well. Now, what we can approximate is, we can make some approximations. We can say that the characteristics are something like this. Almost same. Okay. Earlier it was a curve, but now we are approximating that it is not a curve. Instead, we have two straight lines. One straight line and another straight line. You can do that approximation. Yes. That will help us to get the equivalent circuit for the diode. Okay. Such characteristics are called as piecewise linear characteristics. Okay. Why piecewise linear characteristics? Anybody? This one, this line. Okay. We are representing the diode characteristics by using two lines. Right? Okay. We are dividing the diode characteristics one part, one piece, okay, another piece, right? That is the reason these characteristics are called as piecewise. You are breaking into pieces. Okay, it is called as piecewise linear characteristics. Not only in forward bias, okay, reverse bias, no, the current is very less, negligible. We can again approximate that we have zero current. Okay, we can approximate that we have zero current. So the diode characteristics will be one piece of a line. Okay, and then the other piece of a line, so on. Okay, so these characteristics are called as piecewise linear characteristics of piecewise linear characteristics of diode. Okay, piecewise linear characteristics of diode. Okay, now how can we get the equivalent circuit from this? Anybody? See, first, okay, what we can do, we know there is a resistance associated with it. We have discussed in the previous class. Okay, from the slope we can get the resistance. There is a voltage V gamma, right? So the equivalent circuit will be in terms of this voltage and the resistance. Clear? Okay. But to make it further easy for you, let us do some few more approximations. Okay. First approximation we will do is neglect this diode forward resistance. Yesterday we have discussed there is a resistance RD. You remember? Okay. Why we have this slope? Because of the diode resistance. We have discussed this in the previous class. Okay, right? So, if we neglect this RD, if we neglect the diode resistance, how will the graph look like? Anybody please answer? Tell me, how should I draw if we neglect the RD there? Please answer. Easy question. We have, okay, we have this slope because we discussed that the diode, every material has resistance. Okay, diode has a small resistance because of which we have this slope. If we neglect this RD, what will the graph be? Yes? Straight line. It will be straight line parallel to y-axis. So, you can draw like this. Parallel to y-axis. Okay? Right? Parallel to y-axis, and that is the only change. So this will be the characteristics. Okay, same VF, IF, VR, IR. Clear? Okay. Now, what was this value we have done? All of you have done lab. What was the value you got? Cut-in voltage nearly gamma. What was the value you got? Nearly. Yes? Very good. 0.6 or 0.7. This is the value you might have got. Okay? What you have done in the lab. 0.6, 0.7, is it a very small value or a very large value? Very small value. Reverse bias will lead up to 11 volts. You remember? Okay? And it goes beyond. The diode which we used in the lab, it will break down at 1000 volts. Okay? It will break down at 1000 volts. Okay? So compared to this voltage, again we can neglect this. Okay? Again we can neglect the cut-in voltage. Right? So what is the next approximation we will make? Neglect V gamma. If you neglect V gamma, what happens? How will the graph look like? Yes? Please answer. V, what should I write here? Here, here, IR, then VR. So how will the graph look like? Yes? I can't hear. I think you are correct. Answer loudly. Perpendicular to x-axis. See, V gamma we are neglecting. Means neglect. Neglect means take 0. Nearly equal to 0. Okay, neglect because it is small. Nearly equal to 0. So we are taking it equal to 0. That is what we mean by neglect. Okay. We have seen this value, small value. We can neglect. Means we can take it as 0. So if we take this as 0, how will the graph look like? This is 0.6. That is the reason we are getting this line here. Very good. It will go along the y-axis. Okay, right? Because it is at 0.6, we are getting a line here. If it was 0, it will go along the y-axis. Clear? Right? So, if we neglect VR, the characteristics will be, if you move in forward direction, this is how. Okay? Forward direction, if you move, the diode characteristics we can approximate like this. Reverse direction, if you move, we can approximate like this. Okay? Right? These characteristics are called as ideal diode characteristics. Okay, these characteristics are called as ideal diode characteristics. Okay, right? Then, what we are doing in ideal diode characteristics, we are neglecting the cut-in voltage because it is small. We are also neglecting the what? Diode resistance. We are also neglecting the diode resistance. This is the ACR dynamic resistance. Okay? Isn't it? Slope we have seen. In the previous class we have seen. Okay? The slope is due to the ACR dynamic resistance. Right? That one and the cut-in voltage. The AC or the dynamic resistance we neglect. Cut-in voltage we neglect. We get the ideal diode characteristics. Okay? These characteristics are called as practical diode. First one, okay? These characteristics, the first characteristics, okay, are called as practical diode characteristics. Okay, right? These characteristics are called as constant voltage characteristics. Okay, constant voltage. Why these are called as practical diode? Because we are considering both the diode resistance as well as cut-in. Okay, right? We are not neglecting anything. Here, okay? Ideal case we neglect, so it is called as ideal model. Practical case we are not neglecting, hence it is called as practical diode characteristics. Okay? Why this is called as constant voltage characteristics? Okay? Just observe. When we travel along this path, okay? When we travel along this path, the corresponding Y component, which is current, is changing, but voltage is a constant. Okay? Isn't it? Voltage 0.6, here also 0.6, here also 0.6, here also 0.6, here also 0.6. When we travel along this path, right, the voltage we have is the same, which is the cut-in voltage. For example, I have given 0.6. It could be 0.65, okay, 0.7, right? Okay. In theory, we will call it as cut-in voltage. Okay. In theory, we will call it as the cut-in voltage, right? Fine. So clear? Okay. Note on all this. Now, next, what we will do is we will build the equivalent circuits based on these three characteristics. So total how many models we will have? How many models we will have? 3 models. Okay. One is practical diode model, which will be the equivalent circuit based on these characteristics. Next, constant voltage model, which will be the equivalent circuit based on these characteristics. The last one will be ideal diode model. Okay, good. And you see? confusing? No? Clear? Okay. Right based on understanding. Don't just copy whatever is there on board. Okay? Right? Based on your understanding, you write the points. Make it a habit. Okay? Because what you understand now, you may evaporate after 1 or 2 days. Right? If you write down, even after 4 months when you have the final exam, still you can get that. Okay, listen, all the characteristics are piecewise linear. Okay, all the characteristics are piecewise linear, piecewise linear, piecewise linear. Because you are taking, okay, one part in, isn't it? One piece. Okay, another piece. Each piece you are considering it as a straight line. So piecewise linear straight line. Anywhere where we come across linear, it is associated with straight line. Okay? Even this is also piecewise linear. One piece linear, other piece is also linear. So piecewise linear characteristics. All these are piecewise linear characteristics. But in these two we are doing some. Okay? We are neglecting some small quantities. Okay. Now, question for all of you. What is this equivalent to under forward bias condition? Take ideal diode. Under forward bias condition, what is it equivalent to? Yes? Okay, two options I will give. Is it switch on or switch off? Switch on. Okay? Right? Switch on, current can be anything. Okay, voltage is 0. Right? Then under reverse bias condition, how do we have the ideal characteristics? Under reverse bias condition, these characteristics. Is it switch on or switch off? Switch off. Okay? Right? So what we can consider a diode as ideal diode, you can say forward bias, it is equivalent to, okay, under forward bias condition, ideal diode is equivalent to a switch in on condition. Okay, it is equivalent to a switch in on condition, whereas under reverse bias, okay, it is equivalent to a switch in off condition. Okay. How do we represent the ideal diode model? Okay, ideal diode model will be simply this. Okay, very easy. Draw diode. Okay, put circle. Say ideal diode. Right? This will be the ideal diode model. Draw the diode. Put a circle. Call it ideal diode. That is the equivalent for ideal diode model. Okay. Next, what you will do is to this ideal model, if we include the cut-in voltage, we get this model, isn't it? And to this again, if we include the resistance, the diode resistance, then we get the practical model. Okay, right? Will you try? Try it. So, in addition to this, listen very carefully. Okay, just stop writing. Listen here. Yes, you. Listen here. Okay. In addition to this, okay, or to this, if we add what, to this if we add what, we are getting this. Tell me. What should we add to this? We cutting out what? That's it. Okay. So what will be constant voltage model? Constant voltage model. What will that be? Okay. It will be just simply K V gamma, then ideal diode. Okay. This will be the equivalent circuit for constant voltage model. Right? Okay. So question is asked, use constant voltage model. You will use this. Right? Isn't it? To this, if you are having additionally V gamma, to this we are having additionally V gamma, we are getting this. So to this one, we are simply adding one V gamma. Clear? Now, what will be this one? Think and tell me. One more resistance we add over. Okay? So take diode, and then diode. RD you are having, and RD. What else you should add? What else? Did I miss anything? Yes? Very big. Okay? Take V gamma. So this is the equivalent circuit for, again don't forget to write ideal diode. Okay? This is the equivalent circuit for, this is the equivalent circuit for practical diode. Okay? Or this is called as practical diode model. This is called as practical diode model. Then this is called as constant voltage model. Okay? Ideal diode model. Just the diode circle. You write ideal diode. Okay? Okay. Now, tell me. Because this understanding is very easy. Diode as a switch, very important. Future you will see transistor as a switch. I want you to answer. Okay, I have told you that under forward bias it is equivalent to a switch in on position. Justify. Justify how? You know daily you are playing with switches, isn't it? Okay. Justify how this is equivalent to a on switch in forward bias. Yes. How? Fast, please. Daily you are switching on fans, lights. Yes. Then you should tell me now. Tell me how this is equivalent based on these characteristics. Everything we are getting based on characteristics, isn't it? All the three models we are getting based on characteristics. So the answer should be based on characteristics, okay? Or how these characteristics represent that of a ideal switch. Please answer. Yes, anybody? Anybody wants to try? Raise your hand. No? Okay, listen, but don't forget again. Very, very important. Clear? This is like one of the key points which you will need again and again and again and again throughout till final. Okay? Right? So that is, see. Suppose you have fan. Okay? When you switch on, the entire supply is going to the fan. 230 volts is directly going to the fan. Okay? So you have 230 volts fan switch. Clear? Okay? We have this 230 volts switch. Okay? Fans and drivers. Full cycle fan. Okay. So I will call it 230 volts. Okay, right? Then this switch is on. Switch is on. Entire 230 volts is going to the fan. Yes. Now take like this. There are two brothers. Father is giving property. One brother is very good person. He says, I don't want any money. How much the other person will get? Full. Okay? Now who is a good person among these two? Among switch and fan, who is a good person? So switch voltage will be 0. V switch will be 0 volt. Okay? Right? Ideal case. Practically 0.00 some value we have. Okay? Ideally 0. Okay? Right? Ideally this switch takes 0 volts. So switch on. We are traveling here. Okay? So 0 volts. Justified? And suppose fan, in place of fan you are using say a machine which will draw more current. So current can be anything. Okay, you are connecting a machine which takes more current. Suppose current is high. It may be here. Or you are using some other machine, okay, which will take very less. Say low voltage bulb, right? Low wattage bulb. Yes, comments here. Go on. All these are very important, okay? Right? Nobody will explain these things. So, what is happening here? Current can be anything depending on what you connect to the switch. Clear? Current can be here if you connect a small voltage bulb, okay, or if you connect a heavy machine, current will be large. Right? So these are the characteristics of the switch. Right? And where you are will depend on what you connect to the switch. Right? So these are the characteristics. Switch off. Okay? When switch is off, does any current flow through the fan? No. Okay? Whether you give 230 volts, whether you give 1000 volts, whether you give 10 volts, doesn't matter. When switch is off, no current. Here. Okay? Whether you give 230 volts, whether you give 100 volts, whether you give 10 volts, the current is 0. Right? Okay? Justified? Right? Very important. Note down based on your understanding. Whatever you understood, write it as points. Everything based on understanding you will write. Okay? I don't want anyone to buy heart anything. Based on understanding only. That will build you as a student. Okay, any doubts? See, I am giving you time to note down. Right? This is the time for you to ask doubts. You will be noting. Okay? This time you ask doubts, I will clarify. Don't ask your friends or anybody. Clear? Okay? Any doubts? Clear? Doubts? I repeat, write some points based on your understanding. Okay? Any doubt this side? Right. So next what we do is we will do one problem. Okay. Okay, let us. Anybody still writing? Raise your hand. Still writing? Okay. Right. We will do one problem next. Okay. In the problem, what we need to do is we have a diode and a cell. Right? As I told you, directly diode is like a black box. You don't know what is the voltage. You don't know what to. See, resistor if you have, you know I into R will be the voltage. Diode, what you will multiply with what you don't. It is the same transistor. You will take any diode circuit if you have to analyze. You will take the equivalent and you will analyze. Okay, right? Some problems what they do is they simply take 0.6 volt. This model they take. Okay, we are losing much accuracy here. Okay, we are getting accuracy but too many computations. Some problems they simply take up this and they solve. In place of diode 0.6 they will take, they will solve. Easy. Okay, right? Anyway, it is again based on what is the question asked. Right? I will give you the question. You have to tell me which model we have to use for this question. Clear? Still writing? Completed? Okay. So take down the problem. Calculate current through circuit given below. Calculate current through circuit given below. If diode resistance is, again I repeat, Calculate current through circuit given below if diode forward resistance is 0.23 ohm. Diode forward resistance is 0.23 ohm. So RD is given 0.23 ohm. Okay. Some books they will call it RD, some books they will call it RDF, anything. Symbol whatever you want to choose. Logic has to be correct, right? Okay. Also calculate voltage across diode and load resistance. I repeat. Also calculate voltage across diode and load resistance. Okay. Again in the question itself a circuit is given. I will draw the circuit for you. Okay, so you should be ready with the answer. The question is which model to use. Okay, the question is which model to use. You have to tell me the answer. Yes? Practical? Yes, what which model? Practical diode model. Why? Yes, very good. They mentioned RD, they mentioned V gamma. Both they have mentioned. It is only the practical diode model which has both these terms. So we have to use practical diode model. So what is the next step? Tell me. What is the next step? Yes? Next step what? What is the next step? Practical diode model, we are not neglecting anything. What is the next step? See, what we do is, we found the equivalent circuit of the diode. Okay, it is the same again when we are dealing with transistors in the coming units. What we do? We replace the diode with the equivalent circuit and we solve. Next chapters, when we find the equivalent circuit of the transistor, we will replace the transistor with its equivalent circuit and that circuit we can solve. Clear? So what is the step now? Take this block, draw it here. Okay? Take this block and then we will draw it there. Okay. So next I will write replace diode with what model? Practical diode model. Are you getting this? Is it correct? Did I miss anything? Yes? Is it correct? Did I miss anything? Okay. What is ideal diode under forward bias condition? Switch on. Okay. Whether you directly connect a fan with the plug or you put a switch on, both are same. Is it? Yes or no? Without switch, I will directly put it inside plug point which has direct connection. Okay. Suppose directly I will connect fan. Till the fan will run, both are same. Switch on. Okay. When you switch on, this is the situation. When switch is on, this is the situation. Fan directly connected to the 230 volts. Yes. Now, all we have to identify is whether diode is forward bias or reverse bias. Here diode is forward bias. See, P side positive. Forward bias. Forward bias means switch on. Switch on means it is as good as direct connection. Okay? Direct connection. So I need not put a diode, right ideal diode, because it is, see, if we don't know whether we don't know the supply, suppose, theoretically we don't know, we are only studying theory. Okay? We want to give a general expression, right? Which is valid for both forward, reverse, then you will put ideal. Here clear cut we can see diode is forward bias. So I can replace switch on. Switch on means direct connection. Okay? Direct connection between these 2 points. Diode is on. Okay? Diode is on. In place of this, I do direct connection. Okay? Is that what it is? In place of this, if I remove this, if I do direct connection, is the same? Yes? And that is what we have replaced here. Yes? Clear? Any doubts? Raise your hand. Fine. Now you know battery. You know how to handle battery. You know how to handle resistors. You apply KVL. Find the currents. Find the voltages as per the question. So this is 10 volt. What should we write? What is the value here? What value should we write? 0.6 given here. Okay, in the question it is given. So 0.6 volt. P gamma, okay, I will write here 0.6 volt. Okay, this is P gamma. What is this value? 0.23 ohm. Again given in the question. What they are asking to find, tell me. Questions, read the question carefully. What are they? Yes? Voltage across load resistor. Next, current they are asking. What else they are asking? 3 things they are asking. Read very carefully. 3 things they are asking. Current to diode. Next, voltage across load resistor. Then, okay, current, voltage across load resistance. What else? Voltage across diode also they are asking. 3 things. Yes?
Voltage across diode and load resistance.
Voltage across diode and load means voltage across diode, voltage across resistance. That is what it means. Okay. మీకు అలా అర్థమైందా? Voltage across diode and load resistance means not combine. If you combine, how much you will get? 10 only you will get. Okay. 10 you are supplying. Ante kada. Father has 2 sons. Some property this much he will take, some property this much this person will take. How much they have taken is equal to what father is giving. Yes? If the question is find, it is not combined. Okay, 3 things you have to find. Current, voltage here across the diode, voltage here across the load. You should understand the question correctly. Okay? Direct 10 and Rasi na answer I find full marks is there. Example of it. Okay? To understand the question correctly, try KVL only you will use. Simple. KVL Ohm's law. That's it. Right. Next, complete fast. Otherwise, it becomes homework. voltage comes in form of here also. Apply KVL. How many don't know KVL as an iron? I will explain, no problem. How many don't know KVL? Raise hand. Don't know. That's a bad part. Try KVL. KVL something. Then write KVL. Okay, so how will you do this? You will take current through the loop I. Okay, current through the loop you will take I. Let us take entering terminal. Okay, right? Let us take entering terminal. We'll start from here. So minus 10 plus, then always in current direction plus minus. Always in current direction plus minus. So I into 0.23 plus I into 1k. 1k is how much? 1000 is equal to 0. So what will I be? 9.4 by 1000.23. How much? How much? Anybody didn't understand this? We are taking entering terminal negative, entering terminal positive. For the resistor, entering terminal positive. For this resistor, entering terminal positive. Okay? So minus 10 plus 0.6. Minus 10 plus 0.6. Okay? Voltage is current into resistance. So entering is plus. Plus I into RD. Plus I into RD value 0.23. RD value. Plus I into 1k. 1k is k. Kilo is 1000. 1k is 1000. So I into 1000 is equal to 0. Sum of voltages is larger to sum of voltages in a closer to 0. How much?
0.0.
0.0093. 10 milliampere. 9.39 milliampere. Correct? Okay? Is it correct? Check. So what is this? You have to write statement. Okay? Current in the circuit I is equal to this one. Voltage across load resistor. I will call it as V. Voltage across RL, we will call it as VRL. I will give some name VRL. VRL will be what? Ohm's law. Ohm's law, tell me what will be R and B? What will be R and B? I into RL. Okay, how much is that? 9 point. I is 9.398 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, right? RL is 1000. So 10 power minus 3000 will get cancelled when you multiply. We will get 9.398 volt. Now tell me, father, two brothers, logic. What will diode be? Okay, voltage across diode. I will call this as VD will be what? VD will be 10 minus how much? 10 minus, father is giving property to two brothers. Okay, one brother is taken 9.398. What will be the other brother's share? Minus what is it right here? How much is that? Correct? Yes? Right? So what is happening is 0.6 is supplied by the 0.6 is due to V gamma. Additional 0.002 is due to the diode resistance. Is due to RD. Okay? Understood? Why it is 0.602? Actually 0.6 is due to V gamma. Okay? Additional 0.002 that you are getting because of some drop here. Okay, some drop, right? Because of the diode resistance. Clear? Right? Any doubts? I see somebody putting puzzle faces. What is your doubt to ask? Clear? 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 Note down everything, write some points. We will continue in the next class. Wait, somebody gave up. Interval now? Sorry, I was looking for faculty, didn't come, I continued, okay? Anyway, you can go for your interval.